Sagittarius. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Hey. So I'm a Sag. I love birthdays. They're my favorite. That's like my favorite day the whole year. My birthday. Yeah. I am going to do a reading for the Sagittarius collective energy. We are going to just see what God has to say, what what messages that you need to hear for the month of December. December. Yeah. I'm hearing like can't be stopped. Can't stop, won't stop. Crazy enough, I heard a song on YouTube by Miley Cyrus, who's also a Sagittarius. And she was just talking about how she is unstoppable in a sense. I don't think that was the exact words. Unblockable. It was just basically talking about how untamable. There we go. I think it was untamable. So they all mean different things, but it's like depending on what part of your journey you're on, where you're at, all those words apply. So it's like you have let go of the things that were blocking you and taming you and holding you down. Ooh, this is good, Sagittarius. Like you're literally coming out of the energy of like caring too much. Like you still care, but now you don't care. And that's cool. You don't have to. You don't have to. Your care was making everyone else comfortable. Why do you need to make everyone else comfortable? You should be worried about making yourself comfortable. And I feel like you're working on making yourself comfortable. Like literally inside of your shell. Like beauty is from the inside out, right? So like you're working on your inner shell. You're working on like clearing the toxins is what I'm hearing. Like it's kind of like you are like dusting off your shoulder. So yeah, like you're dusting off the blockages. You're dusting off things that, had you stuck. Because they can't do that anymore. You gotta excuse me. I had a cold like a week ago. Almost 2. One of these kids brought something home. Like, yay, thanks. Thanks, man. Nah. But anyway. That you're like being catapulted to change from the inside out. That's what I'm getting. And I'm picking that up as spiritual as well as diet. Like, I have water in my red cup. Like, there's nothing else. There used to be something else in that cup. But for real, I mean, just 100. Real gangsters put water in their red cup. That sounds like a bar off of like a real tight rap song that was not made by Diamond Water. Cause I'm not a rapper, but I could drop you like one tight line. Real gangsters put water in their red cup. But for real. Oh, I cracked myself up. All right. Spirit, any other messages? Any other channel messages? Any other downloads for the Sagittarius? Yeah. I'm hearing come clean. So maybe somebody needs to tell the truth about something. Or we're still like emphasizing the part of being clean, like cleaning from the inside out, cleaning your home, cleaning, whatever it is you need to clean. Like, and so I'm also seeing like a clean slate. We're wiped clean. Everything is starting over. You're starting over fresh. Ooh, that's a good place. And now I'm seeing the Ace of Cups. Like that's, ooh, y'all are healed. Y'all are healed. That's what that is. You've healed your energy by cleansing, or that's what you're doing in the month of December. Like plenty of people are partying and drinking and letting the rest of the year go, and 2021 is over. We're heading into 2022, getting drunk and shit. Now, real gangsters put water in their red cup. Like you're doing the exact opposite. You're like going into the next year already ready, already lit. Like we're not gonna get lit come the first. No. We're like, that's something that we're already doing. That's, sorry. I mean, the Sag is usually ahead of the game. So it is what it is. Like they might still party and turn up, but real gangsters put water in their red cup. You'll be sipping on water, juice, and kombucha. If you trying to get you a buzz, man, I'm telling you, a kombucha, that shit will have me like buzzing for real. So I mean, there's other ways, and that's a holistic way to catch a buzz. You know what I'm saying? So if you need to, go on. Like y'all, look at all this smoke. Y'all gonna be switching up, smoking and shit, cause that's like better for you. It's better for you. Like when you smoke, what is the smoke doing? It's literally being raised. It's being elevated. Smoke doesn't go down, but alcohol pushes your soul, your spirit down. It pushes your spirit down. Like, we're past the stage of being able to function in that way. You were doing what you had to do the whole time, of course. But, like, it's time to switch up and go in the upper direction. We're on the upswing right now. Yeah. Man, I'm loving it. This is a whole message. We, 7 minutes in, haven't even flipped a card. Spirit. Show me what it is that I need to see for my beautiful Sagittariuses. Oh, happy birthday, Sag. Oh. What does the Sagittarius need to know for the month of December? Oh. Sovereignty. Yes. This is like doing your own thing. Doing your own thing. That's what I'm picking up on that. Separating yourself from everyone else and truly connecting to who you are. Again, that's that when you cleanse and like let go of the toxins that are like, you're letting go of a memory, physical memory, like you're letting go of that. So once you let go of that, then that leaves space, black matter, dark matter, to be able to connect on the next level, on the next, the height, the next frequency. Not the highest, but the next. You know what I'm saying? Well, you're working on getting to the highest, which is love. But right now you're not fully invested in love right now. You're about doing your job, like doing what God has put on your plate. This is your worldly job. Like, as a spirit being, this is your job. Whatever God told you to do. I mean, that's between you and God. Dang. Don't ask a reader, what is it that I'm supposed to do? Can you tell me what my purpose is? No! That is your journey. That's between you and God to figure out what your purpose is. But by now, Sagittarius, you should know what your purpose is. Like, by now, We've went through, like, for the last three years. Come on, Sagittarius, come with me. How many know what I'm talking about? Ha! You already know we've been going through the mess. Ha! It's been hard for us. Let me stop acting like I'm preaching, but for real. So by now, you have went through enough. You've learned your lessons. You should know what your purpose is by now. That's what I mean. Like, this is not even, there's no guessing here. God has already told you what you need to do. Like, we've been in the lab. That's what my last video was about. That was a collective energy reading. But I'm sure a lot of Sagittariuses were able to relate. Like, we've been in the lab. And look, at the end of the day, like, no matter how many times you've been stopped and blocked and, you know, whatever, you're letting go of all that. Because you have been stopped and blocked multiple times in the process of trying to get to this point right now. So December, again, you're going into the next year already ready. The first ain't nothing. That's not even the real New Year's anyway. That's why it's so easy to already be on point. The new year already happened. Right? Okay. And you're like living in a moment of gratitude because it has been such a journey to get to this point. Once again, 3 years or more, like, we've been going through it. I'm not even getting ready to get into my stories right now of all the things that I've up and down went through. Have I been kept and protected the whole way? Of course. Sagittarius. Duh. Like, you came down here for a reason. And, like, we have to get on it. We should be doing it. Now we're not in preparation mode anymore. We're in get her done mode. Like, forward movement start yesterday. Because, like, these are the things that make you happy. These are the things that are creating your spiritual growth. These are the things that are expanding you. These are the things that are connecting you to your higher self, who tells you every step of the way. Your higher self is that intuition, is your guides. Like, they're all connected, of course. You know this. I feel like I'm not, like, when I'm saying all this stuff, I feel like you're on the other end, like, yep, yeah, I feel you. Okay, cool, yeah. Yeah, because you already know, like, it feels so good to talk to another Sagittarius. Because I feel like you already are. You're here. And so many people never could understand what you were talking about. Like, you always thought outside the box. And so now it's time to be, like, outside the box. And it's cool. Like, before, you didn't have to feel weird because there's so many more like you out there right now. No matter where you go, like, now you're starting to run into more people that are like you. Like, you're setting that up. You're setting that up. However God is sending people to you, or whatever experiences you need to have, they're coming to you because you've been asking. You've been asking for your soul family in the process. You've been asking for, like, just like-minded people. And so now there's going to be more opportunities to meet like-minded people in the month of December and going forward. Like, December is when it's going to happen that you actually start meeting people. And then who knows what's going to happen. Like, that's a domino effect on that one. Sayonara from there. And that's great. Because, again, you've been waiting. And this is why you have so much gratitude. Because it's like, finally I can be around people that, you know, catch my swag. Finally, people that think like me. Finally, people that share the same energy as me. You know, like, it's one thing to be around cool people, but it's another thing to be around other people that are literally vibrating high. Their insides are fucking vibrating. So when you're around people like that, and a bunch of them, imagine the energy level through the roof. And imagine a moment of feeling fully like yourself because you're around people that are on the same frequency as you. Like, crazy if you could just stand next to somebody and read their mind because they've unlocked that ability to read minds. And they're like, oh, you're another chosen one. Can you read my mind? But they're so leveled up that they let you. And you're lit to the point where you could like connect. And y'all could just have a whole conversation looking at each other. I don't give a fuck if you gotta do facial expressions like, I mean, well, that might be a melanated thing. I feel like we could have a whole conversation with facial expressions. I mean, yeah, somebody caught me. Somebody caught me. You caught my drift. And it's like, we're here. That's a Power Ranger right there. If you caught that, Power Ranger. We got the Earth Stars and the Power Rangers on this channel. And you could be both. I know I am. Shoot. Let's see. Sagittarius. What energy? Okay. We have fork in the road. Truth be told. And building blocks. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm picking up is that you are literally going in the direction of following the light. Like you're going in the direction of doing what it is you're supposed to be doing. And it's almost like you finally have gotten to, I'm not even taking this as the finish line. I'm seeing this as the start line. Then the flag starts to wave and then you're full speed ahead. But it took you a while to figure out what direction you were going to go in. And now you're at the point where you know what direction you're going in. Like with no question. There are two options for you. There's multiple ways to go, but there's two options that are standing out. Let me see. Let me clarify this card. Clarify the fork in the road, please. Spirit, please clarify the fork in the road. Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah. It looks like you're no longer dealing with like emotional issues. You were so we have the Two of Cups in reverse. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. And we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I'm feeling like you're really, like, you've made your decision on what you want to do. You've made your decision on, like, what part of yourself you're going to entertain. Because it's like the emotional aspect that's been removed. So you're no longer like living in a position of your emotions, if that makes sense. Like before you were blocked, you're not living in that blockage energy anymore. You're going to move forward and let go. Like I'm feeling like lay down your burdens and move forward, because like the emotional part is a non-factor. So some of you guys have water in your chart that is like a trigger for you. All that emotional shit, and you're just like, crybaby. Like you're seeing things differently though. You know, with this card here, the truth be told card. It's like you're coming from, okay, so you're renewing that heart space. Like you're allowing yourself to be open. So let me not say that like the emotional issue part, it's no longer a hindrance, but you're not looking for it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're going to find the love of your life when you're not even looking for it. So somebody is coming towards you because they're not here yet. And maybe you'll meet them, you know, in the process of communicating with the people that are coming towards you, the like-minded person. This is a like-minded person. But it's like you're in no rush. But that connection is going to be so natural. Because now I'm seeing this card as like, this is divinely orchestrated. God is giving you this person. And they're going to show you, you know, they're going to show you some signs that only you know to recognize this person. Whatever you and God have talked about before, that's the communication. Like, whatever you've been shown, you're going to see. But this night, I mean, he's coming, but he's just like, he's still working some things out. And that's fine. Because until he shows up as the emperor or one of the kings, preferably the emperor though, let him handle his shit. Like, let him get stuff together. Because you don't ever want to have to deal with somebody that has their own emotional issues. You know, like, when you've healed from that, who is, okay, so somebody's going to be tapping on your arm, like pushing your arm. So maybe you might be out somewhere and somebody like taps your arm, or excuse me, or they're going to do something to get your attention, like tap your shoulder or something like that. So, I don't know. Maybe when you're shopping, girl, boy, don't get me to coming up with shit. Now that I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and make up how the shit's gonna happen based on the cards. Oh, well, you're gonna go to the store and somebody's gonna tell you to go to the right, and then now, you know, when you went to the right, that person tapped you on your arm. I told you, see? Nah. That's not the type of reader that I am. And that's fine. I'm like, no shade. I'm not talking about no specific other reader. What I'm saying is how I read. I don't predict the future. I just discuss the energies. Okay? I feel like I have to say that because, you know, my channel is, the channel itself is not new. Me actually posting on the channel is new. And so with me, you know, obviously I'm going to promote what I'm doing. So I feel like there's going to be new people watching me. So people that don't know me, and some of people that I do know that are just curious to see what I have to say. What kind of messages am I giving? But it's like, again, I could care less what your perspective is or your personal opinion is on the type of messages that I'm sharing. At the end of the day, if you love God like I love God, they're from God. So, I mean, what's the problem? But at the end of the day, you know, the Christian community, a lot of them, not all of them, but a good chunk of them are so judgmental. So judgmental. But like when they look in the mirror, they don't judge themselves. Why? What's wrong with y'all? Somebody put a spell on you to think that you were holier than thou. Damn. No, that's not it. Shit. But whatever. Everybody chooses how they want to, you know, level what they don't like. They're going to level it as what they want to call it. And that's your choice. It's your choice to use the vocabulary that we have to utilize in this human experience as however you want to utilize your vocabulary. But I'm going to utilize my words and my, you know, messages from God the way that I'm going to do it. So it might be different from what you like, and it is what it is. Period. Not my issue. Personal problems. If anybody has a problem. Anyway, that's like the energy that you're in, because the blockages have been removed. Like, I just went off on a whole rant about, but that's how you feel. So that needs to be the new word. How about we change yes and no to so? So that way, we either get a further explanation on why you need to say yes, or you get a further explanation on why you need to say no. So the rest of the story are like, you know, so is like you saying no. Like, I don't care. Or so to get somebody to further explain. Okay. So anyway, you're open to love. You are. And it's like you see clearly. You see clearly. And you're just waiting for the messages. Once again, I'm picking up that you'll be able to recognize who the person is based on messages that you've received before. From Spirit, from God. Like, however that was, whatever that was, you know. Not me. You. And this is giving you, this is going to be like, this is like a next level for you. Like, once you do meet this person, they're going to be able to help unleash areas that you haven't utilized yet. Like, they're going to be a part of why you're able to build to even the higher next level. You've been doing your thing. You've been creating your plan. Excuse me. Ew. This water. Anyway, you've been working on what it is that you need to do. And so, like, this person is going to come along and help you build. Like, this person has the building abilities. They know how to, like, strategically put things in place. So it's like you're able to give them the blocks. And they're like, bam. Well, we're going to do it like this. Then we're going to do it like this because nobody does it like that. And then we're going to put it up here. And you're going to be so free with this decision and who this person is. Like, you're going to be doing things that nobody else does. You're going on a new, you know, like, everything. It's fresh. It's fresh. But it's going to be so freeing, you know, being able to share with someone. Okay. So, you know, it seems as though this person wants to build with you and they want to give you that love, but you're really not worried about that right now. So, let's see. Is this person going to have an issue that Sagittarius is not like getting ready to fall crazy in love? Okay. No. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So they're like, well, I really want to work with you, but I'm going to hold. I'm going to be here. Like they're not going anywhere. They're looking towards you. They'll be patient. They will be patient with you. Because at the end of the day, this person wants long term. So it's like, if you want to be here, you know what? The song that's coming to mind is Kehlani. Are you down to be a distraction? But don't distract me. Okay? Are you down to be a distraction? But like, don't distract me though. I got shit to do. But like, you could be a distraction when like I need you to be a distraction. And this person is willing to be the distraction without being the distraction. You feel me? Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, because at this point, like, you're after the money. You're worried about getting to the new opportunities. And you're, like, no longer in the energy of, you know, holding back. You're no longer in the energy of not letting things be the way that they need to be. Like, you're doing things differently. And it may seem like other people aren't really, you know, appreciating what it is that you do, but you're standing in your truth. You're like, sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I'm going to stand in my power. I'm going to continue to be the person that I've been working on myself to be. And some people really enjoy the truth, but you're not, your emotions are not in it. You're at the point where you've grown to a point where you have so much to say and so much to give. Like, it's your turn. And it's like, you're not even fully seasoned, but you're peppered than a motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sprinkled and salted, you know? And I don't eat, like, in real life, I don't cook with salt. But, like, you know what I'm saying? You're not seasoned with, like, as in old, but you seasoned as in, like, you got the sauce now. Because you've taken the time to really figure yourself out. And now that we're coming towards the end of what is celebrated in the world as in the end of the year, again, you're walking into, like, there's so much change. There's change here for you. Like, you're going into the next year changed. December is like the final month where, like, you just light bulb switch. It's the switch. I was just talking to one of my friends yesterday about the switch. There's a moment in everything you do that you have a switch. Like in this case, we're talking about sports particularly because my son, like, he just started basketball practice. And he's like, "Yeah, mom, I like it, but it's not for me." He's a baller. Football all day, Broncos. Like, I would love to see him on the Broncos in the future. Plenty of people have spoken that into his life. And that wasn't even me. That's other people, other spirits that have come across him and would be like, "Oh yeah, for sure." Could those just be, inklings to, you know, help push to get him there? Yeah, why not? Messengers come in many different ways. Messages through messengers. Anyway, you're going into the next year. Like, December is the final year that you're changing everything. You're changing the last few things that you needed to change. You're changing those. And that's fine. That's good. Because it's time to go to a different, like, you're literally going into a different area. And you have community here too. So it's like you're going into a different area where you're exploring new things. And this has to do with, yeah, I'm picking this up as like you've let go of emotional things, but now you're going to experience new things with new people that will fulfill those emotions that you had to suppress. Like the things that you had to let go, you're going to refill them up, those areas in your heart and those areas in your soul that you literally had to go through, like dark night of the soul. You had to die. You had to die. I'm getting these messages a lot. Oh, how many of y'all died? I could say I did. And not physically. Duh. Spiritually, emotionally, like ego killed. Done. Finito. Whatever that means. I think it's the same. But that's what I'm hearing. Like, pum, pum, pum. Like, you had to kill that part of yourself. Done. Real gangsters put water in their red cup. But for real. Like, yeah, the emotions are being replaced. The negative, the things that you had to let go, the things that were hindering you and holding you back and slowing you down, thoughts, people, places, things, whatever. You put the title on it. You know what it is. You know what I'm talking about. Whatever it was, you have ran away from that shit and you're running into a new area that, like, you can see, this is so connected to, you're on the right path. Again, remember we had this card over here talking about, what direction you're going into. And so now, like, you're just forward movement into that direction. But at the end of the day, like, you don't know every step of the way that it's going to take, but you're guided. You're guided. Your new community is going to help you see this new person, whoever this person is, these people, like, you're going to be shown. You're going to be shown. Yeah. And it's going to feel so good. It's going to feel so good to be around people that are like you. Gosh, we've been waiting for forever. Damn. It's better now than, like, way later. I'm 37. I'm proud of that. I'll be 38 on my next birthday, December 17th. But, like, it's been a long time. Picture this, like, all of us have been this way since we were kids, right? So that's a long time to feel so out of place. But, like, You knew shit, but you still were like, does everybody get it or is it just me? Not everybody gets it. And that shit is so crazy. Like, if you just had a moment of just reflecting on how many people are in this world, right? And then think about how many people actually get it. And not to mention, okay, even in the spiritual community that is out here. Because look, we have different platforms, right? Of course, you start to naturally connect to the people that you're more in tune and inclined to be interested in what they, the messages that they give, the videos that they watch. But like for majority of your life, if anybody is close in my age or older, even a little bit younger, but like it just breaking it down like this, like we didn't have the media the way that we have it now, social media. And there was a moment where that shit was bad. And I'm sure it still is. But like we figured out how to block the things that we don't want to see. I know I did. I was off social media for a minute because I was like, no. But the reality is the areas of social media that are out here now, or like how social media is being used, you can manipulate it more. You can tweak it and, make it how you want to. So the things that you enjoy watching are what comes up. Right? So it's not as bad. And it seems like I've still been away. I have to get back on, Instagram. What is my Instagram? I am Diamond Water. Damn, I suck. I should know what my Instagram is. Shit. Okay, bam. That's what I'll do. I'll post it. I'll put it in the comment section or like up under the video or whatever people do. I'm new at getting into the swing of what to say and what to do, but like bear with me. Is the message good? Absolutely, because it's from God and that you're supposed to hear it. Power Ranger? Like you're supposed to hear it. And so like this is my vibe. I hope you enjoyed it because I enjoyed connecting and sharing and channeling. I loved it. Like being able to do your job. Like you already know what you came here for. And this is only a piece. Like how many of y'all are sitting on ideas that God gave you a long time ago? Like, can we, please? I feel like I'm begging at this point. And now I know how other people that inspired me to get back at it, now I know how they really felt when they were on the platform speaking, though. Like, they're constantly telling us, like, it's time, specifically Sagittarius. I'm sure everybody else has a purpose. It's time for everybody to get into their purpose, period. Everyone that is an Earth star and a Power Ranger that watches Diamond Water, and like we're in the growing phase, so I'm not even tripping. I hope that the messages get to whoever needs to see it at the end of the day. All my Sagittarius, I hope you get the opportunity to see this message. But the people that need to see it will be drawn to it. And that's just how it goes. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I don't need everybody watching me. It's cool if you do. But like, don't be watching me and having that negative energy, trying to throw that shit at me. Bam, I blocked it. Send it right back to your ass. Return to sender. Return to sender. I come in peace. Matter of fact, I come in double peace. Shit. Nanu Nanu. Child of the Anunnakis. Okay? You got Egyptian blood running through me. I know these things. They be like, what tribe you from? Like, this is a whole nother video that just came to my mind. I'm channeling like a mug right now. But like, yep, I have to save it for another video. I've been told. Hold on that. Okay, but that's deep. That's deep. Okay, let me get off of here so I can write my notes so I'm reminded to go and do another video about that thought right there. So, yeah. Sagittarius, again, happy birthday. This is Diamond Water. Thank you for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel. Share this video. You know, like, share it with other Sagittariuses that you know are feeling this energy right here. Because this is a whole channel. I channel on my channel. I'm corny as hell, I know. It's all good. But I enjoy that too. I enjoy being that. So anyway, happy birthday, Sag. December going into the next year, 2022 is gonna be a blast. Take off. I'm hearing like rockets. 2022 is rockets. Ew, let's go. Rocket. Love you. Bye.